Om Shanti, English avyakt versions, 15th of March 1972. Do you consider yourselves to be images of renunciation and tapasya, which is the greatest renunciation that takes a lot of effort? Body consciousness, which is the greatest renunciation that takes a lot of effort? Body consciousness. Why does someone have arrogance about knowledge or arrogance of his intellect? Why are you not able to renounce your old sanskars? The main reason for this is body consciousness. To let go of body consciousness is the greatest renunciation. So check yourself at every second. When it is renunciation of something physical and having renounced it once, you can step away from it. However, in the renunciation of body consciousness, you have to take the support of the body at every second and also be detached whilst being in the body. Therefore, because the soul has a deep connection with the body, through being with the body at every second, body consciousness has also become very deep. Now it takes effort to finish it. Ask yourself whether you have had renunciation of every state, every type, because the more you renounce something, accordingly, the more fortune you receive at the present time and also in the future. Do not think that at the conference age you only have renunciation and claim the fortune in the future. It is not like that. To the extent that someone renounces something, he definitely receives a fortune to the extent that he has renounced it at the moment he renounces it. What visible fortune do you receive at the confluence age as a result of your renunciation? Do you know this? What fortune do you receive at this time? You receive you will receive the Jivan Mukti status in the golden age. But what do you receive now? Are you receiving the fortune of your renunciation? At the confluence age, the greatest fortune of your renunciation is that the fortune maker himself belongs to you. This is the greatest fortune of all, is it not? Only at the confluence age do you receive this. God Himself belongs to you. If you do not have any renunciation, then neither does Baba belong to you. If you have body consciousness, then are you remembering Baba? Only when you have renounced body consciousness, only when you have renounced body consciousness can you have the experience of a close relationship with the Father. By renouncing body consciousness, by being soul conscious, what is the first attainment? That you constantly stay in the awareness of the Father. That is, through every second of renunciation, you experience all relationships and all powers through the Father at every second. So, is this not the greatest fortune of all? You will not receive this in the future. Therefore, it is said that this easy Gyan and easy Raj Yoga is not just for giving you fruit in the future, but also at the present time. The future is already tied to the present, but throughout the entire Kalpa, nowhere else can you claim the most elevated fortune of all. It is only at this time that through renunciation and tapasya you are able to experience all relationships with the Father at every second. That is, you can make Baba belong to you in all relationships. You did not call out for this. Your call was for something else. But what did you attain instead? You are attaining that which you did not even have in your thoughts or dreams. If you receive something that you had never even thought or dreamed of, that is called fortune. Whatever you receive through your labor is not called fortune. If whatever was impossible becomes possible and you attain it automatically, and if you develop hope for something in which there was no hope, that is called fortune. Have you not received this fortune? You called out for something else? Make me belong to you in one way or another. You had no desire to become so elevated, yet what did you receive in return? You yourself became something, but you also made Baba your everything. So, is this not a fortune? You receive the elevated fortune of the confluence age through this renunciation. Always think that if you do not renounce body consciousness, that is, if you do not become soul conscious, then you will not be able to create your fortune. That is, you will be deprived of the elevated fortune of the confluence age. If, for instance, you renounce body consciousness for some time during the whole day, and at other times you remain down below, that is, you have not renounced body consciousness, then to that extent you deprive yourself of the elevated fortune of the confluence stage. Since Baba, the fortune maker, is telling you the method to create your fortune at every second, what, what should you do? You should attain total success through this method. Because of not adopting this method, what is the result? Neither do you progress in your stage nor do you attain the success of all attainments. So, what should you do? You should constantly adopt the methods you have been given by the bestower, through which there will be progress and success. So, check to what extent you have renounced vast thoughts. You should constantly have an attitude of brotherhood. To what extent have you adopted this attitude? And whilst being in the body, to what extent have you renounced the attitude of being a bodily being? What do those from Mysore think? Today, Baba has especially come to meet them because they have made so much effort to come from so far with so much love. So Baba has also had to come from the far away land. So you experience this happiness, do you not? Today Baba has also come from the far away land, especially to meet those who have come from far away. So to renounce something for the one you love is not a big thing. Because of having love for the vices, you renounced your consciousness of your own self as well as your own body. A mother even renounces her body because of her love for her children. Since you can let go of your crown, your throne, and your original form because of your love for a human relation, can you not renounce body consciousness? Now that you have love for the Father, is it difficult? You should think about this. In a temporary relationship, you had so much power that it brought you down from up above. You came down from up above because of this, did you not? And now that you say Baba and you have all relationships with the Father, is it a big thing to renounce this wrong consciousness of the body? Because of your love for the Father, it is a small thing, is it not? So then, why are you not able to do it? You should be able to do it in 1 second. If a child is ill for 1 month, then the mother who has a temporary relationship or bodily relationships is able to renounce everything for 1 month on the basis of that relationship. Because of having the awareness of the bodily relationship, she does not take long to renounce her happiness. Neither does she consider it to be difficult. So, what should you do here? Here you have a permanent relationship and you have all relationships with one. You have a relationship of total attainment, so you should not delay by even 1 second when it comes to renouncing anything. But how many years is it taking you to renounce the consciousness of the body? It should have taken 1 second, and yet you are taking so many years. We have had the practice of this for the half the kalp. What about the other half kalp in which you were beyond body consciousness and the vices? Did you forget that practice of half a kalpa in 1 second? Did you take time in that? We still came down by 2 degrees in the Silver Age. Even so, you still remained beyond the vices, did you not? You were viceless in the Golden and Silver Ages. Even though you lost 2 degrees, you are still said to be viceless in the Silver Age, are you not? You are beyond the attraction of the vices, were you not? If these have become your sanskars for half a kalpa, why are you not able to bring those sanskars into your consciousness just as quickly? What is the original form of the soul? What are the original sanskars and virtues of you, the soul? They are the same as those of the Father, are they not? Whatever are the virtues of the Father, the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, the ocean of peace, He is the ocean, but at least you are the embodiment. So, whatever are the original virtues of the soul, you are the embodiment of peace. You transformed yourselves due to the color of the company, but The original virtue of the form of the soul is the same as that of the Father, is it not? Why does that not come into your consciousness as quickly? Talk to yourself in this way. Do you understand? By taking to yourself in this way, that is, by having a spiritual heart to heart conversation, you will be able to stabilize yourself in spirituality. Do not think because you have had these all the sanskars from the corporate, this happened. Do not think this. Instead, think, what do I, the soul, have as my original and eternal sanskars? When the soul first came down at the beginning of the world, what sanskars did it have? It had divine sanskars, did it not? So think about what the original sanskars and virtues of the soul were. Do not think about the middle period. Think about the original and eternal sanskars of the soul. What will happen then? The sanskars of the middle period that emerge now and again will become mediocre. Mediocre means slack. It is said these one's activities are of a mediocre level. So the sanskars of the middle period will become mediocre and the original and eternal sanskars will be practically visible. Do you understand? Always think about the original and the eternal. Whatever thoughts you create, your awareness will be according to that, and as in your awareness, so will be your power in every action. Therefore, constantly have an elevated awareness. So, what will you do now? Through every second of renunciation, continue to attain at every second, because this is the confluence stage when you can attain a fortune. Whatever fortune you create at this time has to be experienced throughout the kalpa. Whether it is elevated or low, it is only at the confluence stage that you can create a fortune. You can create as much as you want because you have the company of the Father who is the fortune maker at the time. This Father will not be with you, nor will there be this attainment. The one who enables you to attain something is with you now, and the attainment has to be made at this time. If not now, then never. Keep this slogan in your awareness. You have the slogans written down, do you not? Do you consider the slogans to be for your own self? If you constantly have the awareness that if not now, then never, then what will you do? You will constantly think that you should do whatever you want to now. So constantly keep this slogan in your awareness. Do you understand? Acha. What will those from Mysore remember? The mothers just stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance, do they not? Because they cannot understand the language. Even so, you are fortunate. Do you consider yourselves to be special souls? Do you consider yourselves to be the special souls out of the entire world? Acha. Do you think that you have been here many times before? You have been here many times before, or do you think that this is the first time you have come here? You do not have any bondages, so do you consider yourselves to be fortunate or unfortunate? So, do you consider yourselves to be fortunate or unfortunate? You are free from bondage, and so you can create an elevated fortune for yourself. You are doubly fortunate. Firstly, you have found the Father, and secondly, you are free from bondage in order to create your fortune. You experience even greater happiness, do you not? You do not think, I don't know what this is. Do you? You don't experience any sorrow, do you? You experience happiness, do you not? It is good that you are free from bondage. So, do you consider yourself to be fortunate? Or do you also sometimes experience sorrow? If anyone else is with you, there will be conflict. If Shiv Baba is with you, there won't be any conflict, will there? If whilst living in the household you stay in the relationship of the soul, you can create your double fortune. Whilst living in the household, do you remain detached from the relationships of the body, so those who are living in the household are creating such a fortune? Acha. Do all of you consider yourselves to be servers? Servers never have thoughts of celebrating with splendor. to all experiences through all relationships is a different matter, but always keep the form of being a server in your awareness. If you get busy in celebrating with splendor, you will forget to do service. I am a server, one who brings about world transformation, a purifier. Keep this form of yourself in your awareness. You need such power as a purifier that anyone impure who comes in front of you becomes pure. Impure souls should not even be able to have impure thoughts. You should have such a powerful break. Since he is not even able to have any impure thoughts, how can you be influenced by his impurity? Do not think I am pure, but I was influenced by this impure soul. This is also a weakness. To be influenced means that you are not influential, and this is why you are influenced by their influence. A purifier cannot be influenced by the influence of impure thoughts. A purifier cannot have impure thoughts or scenes, even in dreams. If you have scenes of impurity in your dreams, then understand that you are being influenced by the influence of impure sanskars. You should not remain slack in that either. Why should it even come in your dreams? You have to adopt the practice of having such a strict vision, a strict attitude, and a strict awareness. Any impure soul should be destroyed in front of me, the armed Shakti, within 1 second. The person would not be destroyed physically, but his sanskars would be destroyed. There is a need to destroy impure sanskars. I am a purifier, a destroyer of devilish impure sanskars. Those who are the destroyer can those who are the destroyers can never become anyone's prey. You should have such a practical impact that anyone who even has such a thought in front of you has his thought destroyed. You have to become such a form of Kali. You should be able to take the sacrifice of impure thoughts within 1 second. Have you become so powerful that even a shadow cannot fall over you? Do not be delicate. Those who are delicate are weak. Shaktis are not delicate. Do not even have mercy on Maya. You are the ones who disregard Maya. The more you disregard Maya, the more regard you will receive from the Bhagats and the divine family. You have to show your bossiness, not your mercy over Maya. You have to have mercy in becoming a helper in someone's effort, not on Maya.